Good morning, boys and girls. I bet you're all still in bed when I'm doing this. I have come down because I want to see this beautiful beach at sunrise. Let's have a look. The sun is about to rise over the trees in the distance. The birds are in the water, swimming about, and some in the sky. There are some aeroplanes up in the sky too. And the sky is the most beautiful colour. And there's nobody about. It's great to have the beach all to myself. It's starting to get a little bit brighter now as the sun's starting to rise. It's only 5:45 in the morning, but you know, I'm so glad that I'm up to see this. It's just wonderful. Today's story, boys and girls, is all about how God created this beautiful, beautiful scene around us. How He created the sand, the shells and the stones. He created the birds up in the sky, the animals. He created the trees. He put animals there so we would have food to eat. He thought of everything. He left nothing out. And the very final thing that He created in His own image, us, people. He created Adam and Eve. They were the very first people that He created to look after this lovely land that He made. Today's story is all about that. First of all, I'm going to wait and see if I can see the sun rising.
We live in a beautiful world. Just look at the amazing things around you. Let's go back to the beginning and see what the Bible tells us about how it all began. In the beginning, God made the heavens and the earth. God moved over the darkness and said, "Light." He called the light day, and He called the darkness night. Day 1 done. Then God made a space to separate the waters above from the waters below. He called the space sky. Day 2 done. God gathered the waters together and dry ground appeared. He called the ground land and the waters seas. Then He made plants like grass, grain and trees. Day 3 done. Then God made lights in the sky. He made the sun for the day, the moon for the night, and all the stars. Day 4 done. God made fish to swim in the waters and birds to fly in the sky. "Have babies," He told them. "Fill the world with splashing and singing." Day 5 done. Next, God made animals. He made farm animals, wild animals, and animals that crawl on the ground. "Just one more thing to make," God said, "the most special thing of all." So, in His image, God made man and woman. "Have babies," He said. "Take charge of the world, care for the fish, the birds, and the animals." Day 6 done. Then God looked at everything He had made. "It's very good," He said. So on the seventh day, he rested and made that day special. Day 7, done. The first man and woman, Adam and Eve, lived in a beautiful garden that God made for them. But Satan came as a crafty serpent and tempted Adam and Eve.
Did God say you must not eat fruit from these trees?
The serpent asked Eve. Just the tree in the middle, Eve replied. If we eat from it, we'll die.
You won't die, said the serpent. There's a reason why God doesn't want you to eat from that tree. If you do, you'll be like him. You'll know what he knows.
Eve ate the fruit. She gave some to Adam, who was with her. He ate it too. And at once they knew things they had never known before. One thing they knew was that they were naked. They sewed leaves together to cover themselves. They'd never felt fear or shame before, so they knew something was wrong.
Adam,
God called.
Eve?
We're hiding, said Adam. We're naked.
You know that because you ate from the tree.
God sighed. Then Adam blamed Eve, and Eve blamed the serpent. God said,
Serpent, you must crawl on your belly. A woman's son will defeat you. Eve, childbirth will be painful. Adam, growing food will be difficult.
Then God made clothes for Adam and Eve and sent them out of the garden. He put an angel with a flaming sword there so they could not return.
Hi everyone, I'm back in my garden now, and standing here in the garden I'm reminded of the story of Adam and Eve that we've just heard. God provided them with the most beautiful garden, but he also provided them with rules to follow, and unfortunately there was a serpent there that was really Satan, and he didn't want them to follow God's rules, so he tempted them. And he told them not to be silly, just to go ahead and do what God told them not to do. And so they ate from the tree that God had told them not to eat from. God was very sad with this, and they felt very ashamed at what they'd done. But even though they didn't follow God's rules, God still loved them. And sometimes when it's hard for us to do what we're meant to do, we know that at the end of the day, God still loves us, even when we fail at following his rules. I hope you've enjoyed today's story. I hope you enjoyed down on the beach, seeing the beautiful, beautiful sunrise. And I hope you have a lovely day. And when you're out for a walk, have a look around you and look at all the wonderful things that God created for us. Take care. Bye.